Why SXSW is the most important creative festival in America. Every March, something extraordinary unfolds in Austin, Texas. Airplanes land, filled with founders, filmmakers, musicians, designers, investors, and visionaries. Hotels quickly fill up. Traffic becomes a slow crawl. Coffee shops transform into meeting hubs. And for 10 electrifying days, one American city becomes the epicenter of creativity worldwide. Welcome to South by Southwest, affectionately known as SXSW. But here's a thought many overlook. How did a simple regional music fest evolve into a global cultural powerhouse? And more importantly, how do the happenings here subtly dictate what we consume, create, invest in, and discuss for years to come? This evening, we delve into the festival that doesn't just trail trends, but creates them. Here's the tale of SXSW, America's most vital creative festival. Chapter 1. The festival that shouldn't have won. To grasp SXSW's essence, you must travel back to 1987. Austin hadn't yet emerged as a tech hub. It wasn't a startup haven. It lacked international notoriety. Instead, it was a college town with a fierce independent spirit and a treasured music scene. A handful of local organizers hatched a straightforward concept: to create a festival spotlighting Texas's musicians. No grand predictions awaited. No aspirations of global impact. Just a simple platform. Around 700 attendees graced the first event. That was just the beginning. An unexpected magic emerged. Artists mingled amongst themselves. Executives lingered longer than intended. Fans discovered melodies beyond their previous experiences. There was a delightful friction, a creative friction, and this friction sparked amazing energy. By the early 1990s, SXSW began to gain momentum. The crucial change occurred when organizers decided to expand their horizons. They chose not to remain just a music festival. They ventured into film, then technology, then media, then interactive experiences. While many festivals focus solely on one aspect, SXSW embraced convergence. And it's at these junctions where revolutions ignite. Chapter 2. The Accidental Future Machine. Most conferences highlight existing successes. SXSW dares to spotlight potential successes. This distinction is crucial. Over the years, the festival's reputation morphed into a testing ground, a place for daring ideas to meet eager audiences without pressure. Startups unveiled products here not for guaranteed success, but due to the presence of early adopters. People who are curious, influential, well-connected. A single breakthrough could resonate across many industries. And a few times, it truly did. Apps that later became household name first gained traction within vibrant halls here. Films that eventually clinched awards were unveiled before anyone recognized their names. Unknown artists took the stage and walked off with record deals. SXSW's power isn't mere chance. It's concentrated energy. When you gather thousands of ambitious minds in a walkable space, collisions become unavoidable. A filmmaker crosses paths with a venture capitalist. A coder connects with a musician. A journalist catches a conversation ripe for tomorrow's headlines. Innovation doesn't usually thrive in solitude. It flourishes at intersections. And SXSW thrives as a hub of intersections. Chapter 3: Why Location Matters. Now, let's shine a spotlight on Austin. Because SXSW thrives uniquely in this city. Unlike festivals confined to convention halls, XSW extends itself into the vibrant streets. Bars pivot into panel venues. Restaurants host impromptu pitch events. Hotel lobbies morph into networking hotspots. You don't merely attend SXSW. You immerse yourself within it. This setup dissolves barriers usually found between industries and hierarchies. No velvet ropes lining the sidewalks. No VIP areas in taco queues. At least, not in the usual way. A first-time founder might find themselves at a table with an executive. A college student might unexpectedly engage with a future ally. The layout fosters spontaneity, and spontaneity fuels creativity. Cities are pivotal to cultural movements. Paris had its salons. New York birthed Studio 54. San Francisco birthed the Homebrew Computer Club. Austin boasts SXSW. During 10 transformative days, it serves as a model of what a fully creative city can be. Chapter 4: The Career Multiplier. You'll hear a phrase from regular SXSW attendees. I met them in Austin. It sounds casual. Yet behind those words lie collaborations, investments, films, companies, albums, and sometimes even whole careers. Standard networking can feel forced and awkward. Business cards swapped under harsh lighting seldom lead to life-changing connections. SXSW embraces a distinct approach. People feel at ease. Curiosity thrives. Openness to possibility reigns. The ambiance reduces barriers, while elevating ambitions. A late-night chat might spark a startup. A morning discussion could ignite a documentary idea. An introduction might completely shift someone's career trajectory. This concept is what economists term proximity advantage. Being close to opportunity heightens the chances of transformation. Not guarantees, just higher likelihood. Over the years, SXSW has demonstrated an extraordinary ability to amplify these odds. Some attendees meticulously map out their schedules. Others wander, discovering unforeseen treasures. Both paths yield success, because the true essence of SXSW lies not in the programming, It's in the people. Chapter 5. Where culture gets its first signal. Before a trend infiltrates the mainstream, it often whispers its origins first. SXSW has established itself as one of those whisper hotspots. You can sense cultural directions by tracking themes in panels and premieres. One year, it may spotlight artificial intelligence. Another year, the creator economy takes center stage. Yet another year, immersive storytelling shines. These aren't random fads. They're early indicators. Those who discern these signals early stand to benefit enormously. Brands attend for this insight. Investors attend for this foresight. The media attends for this understanding. Because although predicting the future precisely is impossible, detecting early momentum is attainable. Think of SXSW as a cultural seismograph. Tiny tremors here precede the seismic shifts that reshape our reality. While no single festival dictates the future, SXSW consistently earns its place among the forecasters. Chapter 6. The business behind the creativity. It's all too easy to idealize festivals. Art, music, film, inspiration. Yet beneath the glitter lies a pragmatic side, economic forces. Major deals often spark from conversations held here. Distribution agreements, funding rounds, strategic partnerships, brand collaborations. For businesses, SXSW isn't merely a getaway. It's reconnaissance in action. Where is the attention shifting? What resonates with younger generations? Which technologies feel like certainties rather than experiments? The answers steer billion-dollar decisions. This quality elevates SXSW beyond mere entertainment. It doesn't just mirror culture. It guides capital flow. As money circulates, innovation thrives. Chapter 7. The power of creative collision. Let's step back and view the larger pattern. Throughout history, breakthroughs often arise at the intersections of disciplines. Technology meets art, science meets design, storytelling meets software. SXSW purposely creates these overlaps. A director learns about the intricacies of virtual production. A developer uncovers narrative frameworks. A marketer delves into behavioral psychology. Suddenly, fresh hybrids emerge. Experiences that wouldn't have thrived in a singular industry environment. The modern economy rewards these creative blends. Today's most powerful companies don't confine themselves to one category. They flourish at intersections. Precisely the atmosphere SXSW simulates each year. In that sense, the festival doesn't just react to the upcoming realities, it rehearses them. Chapter 8. Is SXSW still worth the hype? As SXSW expanded, so did skepticism. Critics raised concerns. Has it grown too corporate? Too congested? Too pricey? Valid inquiries. success inevitably alters dynamics. Yet, size alone doesn't erase significance. In various ways, the stakes have only intensified. Because today, attention is the world's most coveted resource. Standing out has become increasingly challenging, which enhances the value of gatherings focused on attention. Indeed, the festival has evolved. But maturation often leads to better infrastructure and broader influence. The true metric isn't whether SXSW feels underground. It's whether concepts born here continue to send ripples far and wide. And year after year, they undoubtedly do. Chapter 9. Who should actually go? SSW isn't for everyone. If you prefer predictable agendas and quiet evenings, this environment might not be your scene. But if you thrive in possibility, it can unlock great potential. Founders aim to gain momentum. Creators seek to broaden their reach. Executives scout for emerging trends. Students envision potential industries they wish to enter. The underlying theme: intentional curiosity. You don't come to SXSW merely to observe. You participate actively, even if participation means sparking conversations, because one meaningful dialogue surpasses 100 passive sessions. Final chapter: why it matters. So, what makes SXSW the most significant creative festival in America? Not due to its size, not because of its flamboyance, but because it encapsulates a crucial insight: the future belongs to those bold enough to meet it early. SXSW fosters those encounters between strangers, across industries, between imagination and practical application. It emphasizes that creativity isn't an isolated endeavor. It's a collective effect. And once a year, this collective becomes vibrant on the streets of Austin. Some participants arrive wishing to be noticed. Others come seeking the next big thing. Often, both aspirations materialize simultaneously. Because SXSW transcends a simple festival, it acts as a reflection of cultural trajectories and a magnet drawing that future closer. The wider world may not catch every idea that emerges there, but inevitably, we all feel the impact. And that underlines the true importance of SXSW.